looking forward to be unstoppable, that nothing in my body can stop me because I have so much energy. I can do whatever I want.
Hello, this is Jason from I Can Thrive. I've got another inspiring interview that I'm going to do right now with Lillian. She was ill with chronic fatigue syndrome for 11 years and she's doing my program, and we're keen to share the results that she's getting. Okay, so first question that I have for you is, what was your life like before you became unwell? So what kind of things did you enjoy? What kind of activities?
Before I got unwell, I was very active. I had a lot of balls in the air at the same time. I trained a lot. I was active, very social, and did a lot of stuff all the time.
Okay, and in terms of your health, what was it like back then?
Back then, I felt that I was very strong, healthy, fit, and
Yeah,
strong. Yeah.
awesome.
And I had a lot of energy and a lot of inspiration and motivation and everything. That's what I thought I was.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And what happened when you first became unwell? So what were you noticing?
I noticed the first thing I noticed was excruciating tiredness, very, very tired. And then other symptoms starting to flare up, pain flaring around in my body, digestion problems, and a lot of strange symptoms which I've never ever felt in my whole life. So it was kind of very scary, and poor sleep and a lot of anxiousness, and I had a lot of symptoms. The list is long.
Yeah. And what did that feel like? So like all of a sudden, you have all these symptoms, you don't feel well. What was going on in your mind around all of that as well? I'm sure that was quite stressful.
It was very stressful and very fearful as well. So, and I didn't understand it, and I couldn't find any solution either. And my doctor couldn't tell me what was wrong because every test, blood test, everything was fine, and he just told me just relax and just enjoy your life. But it wasn't fine, and I didn't feel fine. I felt quite sick, and I couldn't find a solution to it, and that was very, yeah, it was terrible.
Wow.
And yeah.
And during your worst times with the illness, what did your days look like?
At my worst, I had two small children, and I wasn't able to be as a good mom as I wanted to be. I just dragged myself around all day, pushed myself to do things that I didn't have the energy to do, and stayed my time mostly on the sofa. And I was alone with the kids as well. So that brought out a lot of anxiety around being a mother. What could happen if I get worse?
Wow, okay.
What will happen to my children? So that was quite stressful too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so on your path to wellness, like what were some of the things that you were trying first to get better?
Oh, I did a lot of stuff, and I did so much that was stressful as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did find the red thread of the stress, because I've always been kind of very inspired person, very wanted to do a lot of stuff, and always pushing and striving to do my best, having quite high standards. So I could see that was one part of the solution, what I've done to dig my own grave, to stress so much that I've done. But I also did a lot of new stress. I had to find a solution. And I did see that solution was to relax more, but it wasn't that easy because I've always been stressing so much. So I tried, I had been meditating before, but I did meditate more. I changed my diet a lot, and where I was very strict around that. A lot of things that didn't bring me happiness. I got very serious in all of it. And I was so serious in being good in healing myself that I actually did stress myself even more. And all my joy of life kind of went away because it was also serious and difficult and more difficult. And I got more into it, and also tried tapping. All of it helped some, but I didn't find a really good solution.
So what do you feel were some of the patterns that kept you stuck for so long?
The main patterns for me was stress and fear. Yes, that's
Yes.
the absolutely main patterns.
Yes, that is the
Yeah.
most common thing that I help people to overcome stress and worry and anxiety around their health. Yeah, I remember feeling like I didn't know when the next crash was going to come. When I crashed, I was in bed for about a month or so at a time. And that created a whole lot of stress and fear around my health and overdoing it. I was thinking that even if I did like just a little bit extra, if I did maybe 1 minute extra walk or something, I was expecting to feel bad the next day. And of course, I would feel bad the next day because it was creating so much stress around it. So yeah, stress is something that is, it's definitely one of the root causes of chronic fatigue, and it's something that is it's relatively easy to address actually. It's just knowing how to do it, yeah, and when is the right time to do that as well. Okay. What were the first signs of progress for you when you signed up for my program?
The very first sign was before I signed up, actually, because listening to your videos and seeing where you have gotten to from where you were is such an inspiration, and only feeling that hope. If he can do it, I can do it too. And that
Yes.
hope just gives you energy and
Hmm.
power, and the helplessness is more behind, and you can look more forward. And when I
Yes.
signed up, I started to get techniques in the process that really confirmed what I already found out myself, but it gave me more confidence, even more understanding, and also having you there by my side. It's so powerful.
Awesome.
Mm.
Absolutely. Yeah, I completely invest in all of my clients because, it's such an incredible thing overcoming something as honestly as challenging as chronic fatigue. Like it's probably the biggest challenge, hopefully, touch wood, is the biggest challenge that I'll overcome in my life. And my goodness, when you have that wellness, you just want to spread it and share it with as many people as possible to help them become unstuck and to have an awesome life as well. And well done to you. You put in such an amount of work and effort into it, and you got huge rewards from it. So that's what I'd like to talk about next. Is what are the progress that you got from the program? What are the results that you got from it?
I got more positivity, firstly, and a more positive view in my future. Um, and the hope and the positivity gives me so much energy just there. And also, what I've found as I've been training is more energy. I sleep better. It's easier for me to get to the relaxed state where I before had to strive very much and work and work to get more my system more down to a calm state.
Okay.
And I can manage my day with 3 children much
Wow.
more easily, because
Three children.
take
That's
three
awesome.
children takes a lot of
Okay.
energy and focus, and I feel that I'm on top of my days now, whereas beforehand I didn't. I feel it was too much.
Yeah.
And also been more physical, going to the mountains, not
Wow.
huge mountains, but middle mountains, and that's so
Progressing.
huge for me. Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Awesome.
a huge progress.
Yeah. I remember you sharing your first hill and first mountain that you were climbing, and you shared like a photo of that, and I was absolutely overjoyed for you. What an incredible feeling to be able to do that, and then you did more and more and more, and yeah, oh my goodness, such an awesome thing. Like when you were ill for 11 years. So my goodness, the more and more freedom that you have, your gratitude, I'm sure, must be absolutely rocketing now. Yeah, being able to do these things. Awesome.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful, and I'm just looking forward to progress even more.
Awesome. So that's what I'd like to talk about next is what would you love to do in your near future? So what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to be unstoppable, that nothing in my body can stop me, because I have so much energy. I can do whatever I want and
Awesome.
just feel powerful and in balance and listen to myself and just full of energy and health, feeling strong again.
Excellent. What are the biggest things that you've learned from this journey, from where you were to where you are now?
How much the mind is controlling our reality, our feelings in our body, and
Yes.
how we can change and rewire how we think, how we feel, and that we are in charge, top down charge.
Yes.
Yes. And I've
Absolutely.
learned a lot about that. And I can see it still. If I have a little bit of old view of thinking, how sudden I create what I've created before. And then I can snap out of it and just, no, not anymore. I'm done with that. I want this
Awesome.
now. Yeah.
Very good. And how important would you say that self-compassion was towards your healing?
Very important. And I'm still learning because I haven't been good in self-compassion in my whole life. I've
Right.
always been kind of pushing and taking the weight,
Achieving.
yeah,
Yeah.
achieving all the way. So I can see more and more how important it is to be self-compassion. It's so, so important.
Awesome. And in terms of the ways that you reward yourself, like what are some things that you do just to enjoy, just for you?
Oh, just to allow myself to do whatever I want and don't
Yes.
feel bad about it. That's some
Absolutely.
of the things, and just really engage in the grateful feelings and see what I've actually approved and achieved and done. That's so powerful for me, and not
Excellent.
go to what I don't feel is good enough, and don't go that road of the striving road, but see, wow, I've done so much. What more can I achieve?
Yes, absolutely. And so you're kind of touching on growth mindset. And the growth mindset is looking at, what are the things that you can be proud of? What are the things that you can look forward to? What can you be grateful for right now? And you're looking at, the cup as half full, but it's more than that. It's more than just positive thinking. It's thinking about, how can I improve? What's something that I could do to help myself to learn and grow? And instead of looking at it as a challenge, looking at it as an opportunity to learn and grow. And when we have that mindset towards healing and towards getting better, my goodness, it's just an absolute powerful thing to do. And yeah, I'm sure that has had a profound impact on your healing. Can you talk a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, it has a profound effect on me because I am like you, have been like you, very achieving, very looking for all the negative stuff and pushing myself, and it's very stressful. So changing my focus to the growth mindset, to what I look forward to feel that excitement within me and
Yes,
really see it, it's so empowering. And I felt it
absolutely.
so many times, and I have such confidence in this that I can move mountains with that kind of
Wow.
thinking. Yeah,
Yes, it's absolutely incredible. Awesome.
it is.
Okay, so my final question for you is if someone was thinking about signing up for my program, what would you say to them?
I would say go for it. Absolutely. I haven't regretted any time. I'm so grateful I've done it. And it's something, for me, it's something to have someone going the road beforehand and
Yes, okay.
have experienced it and got out of it. It's so inspirational and empowering and motivational. So absolutely. And I wish I'd done it before because I can have rapidly improved my healing much faster. So I really, really recommend it. And you're such a inspirational teacher and friend, and it's very good.
Thank you so much. Awesome, fantastic. Thank you so much, Lillian. I really hope that everyone totally enjoyed this. And if you could do one thing for me, I'd love it if you guys could share this video with your friends, your family, anyone who is overcoming chronic fatigue, letting them know what's possible, that they can actually get better as well. For so long, I was uncertain. I didn't know whether I could heal. And then I found brain retraining. And just like Lillian found brain retraining through me as well, we did it. We absolutely got better. And there's so many people now. There's more and more recovery stories. And it's super inspiring to see it. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy this and take care. Bye bye.
Bye.